Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel, 100% Pure Alfus. Really good to see you all again, and thank you for your continued support of the 100% Pure Alfus channel, and I hope this all finds you well, and welcome to all of my new subscribers who have joined the 100% Pure Alfus channel recently. I want to go back in time, 48 years ago to be precise, June 26th, 1977, Elvis Presley played his last ever concert date at the Market Square Arena, Indianapolis, Indiana. For me, I have never seen that concert date in full. I've only ever seen snippets of the concert from YouTube videos. In my opinion, Elvis Presley gave a good performance. Was it a great performance? I don't think it was. I think Elvis Presley gave better performances throughout his concert years, but for me, it was a good concert performance from Elvis Presley. The set list that he did, I will read out to you in a moment, and then I will go through some images from that concert date. But if you were one of the lucky ones that were in attendance on June 26th of 1977, in the comments below, could you please share what's your special thoughts behind that concert date? How do you think Elvis performed? How do you think he looked? And for me, my favourite song that he sang from that concert date is Hurt. I think it was so hauntingly, beautifully sung by Elvis, and the version of Bridge Over Troubled Water and You Gave Me a Mountain, It's Now or Never, Fairy Tale. And obviously, you can't look past Can't Help Falling in Love. And again, a lot of people feel that when Elvis Presley said adios at the end of that concert, it had special meaning. People say that's Elvis Presley saying thank you and goodbye. In my opinion, I don't look at it in that way. I just think it was an off-the-cuff remark, but everyone's got their own opinions. But for me, when I talk about and think about June 26th of 1977, I initially think about just before the concert, Elvis Presley met Todd Slaughter, the president of the official fan club of Great Britain. So Todd Slaughter, there's a documentary where Elvis Presley's walking down the steps of the Lisa Marie plane, and Elvis is really unsteady on his feet. He's clinging on to the bars either side of the steps coming down to steady himself. And Todd Slaughter says that when Elvis got to the bottom and they started talking, Elvis was mumbling. He could hardly understand what Elvis was saying. And Todd Slaughter was saying he was either not long woke up apparently, or quite highly drugged up. But again, it's horrible to think that way, but that's what Todd Slaughter says. But again, but you can see by that footage of Todd Slaughter and Elvis Presley, obviously he's got a cut lip as well, where he's cut himself shaving. But again, Todd Slaughter was saying he was unsteady on his feet. He was kind of mumbling as he was talking as well. So again, that's really upsetting to hear. And again, to me, was he drugged up? He possibly had pills to wake himself up. But I want to go on to the set list that he sang that day. If you don't mind, I'm going to have to read it from the book itself. So obviously, he opened with 2001: A Space Odyssey, CC Rider, I Got a Woman, Amen, Love Me, Fairy Tale, You Gave Me a Mountain, Jailhouse Rock with a False Start, Oh Sol Mio, It's Now or Never, Little Sister, Teddy Bear, Don't Be Cruel, Release Me, I Can't Stop Loving You, also with a false start, Bridge Over Troubled Water, Band Introductions, Early Morning Rain, What Did I Say, Jolly Be Good, I Really Don't Want to Know, Hurt, Hound Dog, Can't Help Falling in Love. Obviously, in between, Elvis introduces his father, Vernon Presley, and Ginger Alden and her family, and there was drum solo, bass solo, orchestra solo. But for me, Alfus was in fine voice whenever I see clips of the concert date from June 26th of 1977. And as I was saying earlier, Hurt for me is my favourite from that concert. And again, You Gave Me a Mountain. It's just, to me, you can see from that concert itself, I think Elvis knows he's unwell. He knows he's unwell. He's a bit bloated around the face with the cut lip, but he wants to be on that stage. He wants to own that stage. He wants to give that 18,000 crowd the time of their lives. And for me, that's what they wanted. They screamed and they shouted. And that's what Elvis loved. You know, for me, I think Elvis should have took time off in 1977. He should have rested, got better, and then refocused. But again, we all know Elvis loved touring. He wanted to be on that concert stage in front of his adoring fans. And again, you can't knock him for that. We have a lasting legacy of Elvis fans that we can look back on. And I'm now going to share some images from the book, The Alfus Files, 1976 to 1977, from that concert date of June 26, 1977. And when you look at this compared to how he looked when he come down the stairs of the Lisa Marie plane, he looks so much better. So these two photos straight away. Now, if you want to put, I'm hoping the light isn't getting in the way there. But again, I think the two great images of Elvis from that concert date of June 26, 1977. So on the right-hand side, you got the set list. I think that's a great image of Elvis on the left from a faraway camera. And he's wearing the infamous sundial suit. And again, some people say that's got special meaning as well. But the sundial suit's not a favourite of mine. But again, it is a nice jumpsuit. Again, Elvis enjoyed wearing it because I did read in one of the books that I've got, it was more giving because he put on weight. It was more giving for him to wear and he felt more comfortable in it. These images I just think are so beautiful. Introducing his father, Vernon Presley, who had not long been ill himself. And then that image of Elvis on the right. I just think, again, that is such a great image of Elvis. Next page. And again, there we go. I just think you can see he is pouring his heart out on this concert date. And what's it say here? Elvis performs in true Presley style before 18,000. So again, his fans never left him. And why should they? You know, nowadays, the music industry is a very fickle world. You know, if you start not looking your best, the fans will probably go to someone else. But Elvis fans never wavered. They never left his side. And to me, when I look back as an avid Elvis fan and collector, how do I look back on Elvis as a performer and as an artist? To me, the best artist that has ever graced the stage. Again, of course, Elvis could have done better in the 70s with his health. But again, to me, I think Elvis found it very difficult in respect of, I think some people say he was tired of being Elvis Presley. And I do believe that in some ways, because so many people around his circle relied on Elvis. And I think that was an enormous weight on his shoulders to carry. And I do think that's part of the reason also why he constantly toured, because, you know, he knew people relied on him, not just his fans, but people around him, also his family. So there's a lot on Elvis's shoulders. But for me, when I think about June 26th of 1977, I look back on it with sadness and fondness in the fact that, again, even though he was not in the best of health, Elvis Presley wanted to go on that stage. give a great performance. At that 18,000 strong crowd, they would have left that Market Square Arena thoroughly mesmerized by what they had watched in front of them. I mean, for me, Elvis Presley always said every single concert date, you need to treat that as the audience's first ever concert date of an Elvis concert. And that's a great motto, because again, we all know you will get fans that will follow an artist onto virtually every concert date. And I would imagine Elvis Presley had that as well. He had a lot of fans who would go to a lot of his concert dates, but there'd be fans in that audience that would be their first ever Elvis concert. And for me, that's what Elvis told his band and the people around him. Treat the audience like it's their first ever concert seeing me. And again, when I do watch YouTube videos of June 26, 1977, the only thing that I feel sad about is how bloated he does look in the face. But again, he gives a great performance. His voice never left him. And for me, you can see in how he's delivering the songs, he is still enjoying it as well. He enjoys singing them songs to his adoring public. And again, for me, I was thinking long and hard about what I really wanted to say about the June 26th show today when I was at work. I was thinking, right, I don't want to come across negative, but I also want to be very honest. And for me, the earlier part of 1977, so from January, I'm going to say maybe all the way up to April, Elvis looked in good form. You look at the concert dates from March, April time, he looked really good. I've got a book in my collection, Back to Chicago, and that's from 1977. Looked amazing, gave a stellar performance. I am really sorry, I got a bit of a sore throat, but to me, you can see a significant difference in how Elvis looked from the June 77 shows. Again, for me, I don't know what happened, but he looks more bloated. He looks more bloated in the face as well. But again, still gave great performances. You can go back and look at Elvis concerts where you can absolutely say, you can see he did not want to be on that stage because he was so ill. There's a couple of shows from 1975. I'm sorry, I can't recollect the dates. You can see from the YouTube videos that are of them certain dates, he's so unwell. He is struggling through them concert shows, but he is doing it for the fans. But for me, that is when Elvis should have took charge and said, I just can't go on that stage. Obviously, there is history behind that where apparently Colonel Tom Parker was saying, you get on that stage. Don't know how true that is. Again, please share your thoughts in the comments below. But before I close off, my lasting memories of June 26, 1977 will never be a negative one. It will always be a special one, because it's a special one because that is the last time we have seen our idol on stage. He gave a great performance. His voice was superb. Again, he just looked a bit, he looked ill, he looked unwell, but again, you can tell he really enjoyed owning that stage. And for me, I have seen some images from June 26th of 1977 where he just looks terrible. But the images in the book that I've just shared with you, there's some great images from that show as well. So you can take the rough with the smooth. You're going to get some images of Elvis that are not the best from June 26th. And you got some great images from June 26th of 1977. But again, I just wanted to share my thoughts on that concert date today. And again, if you were lucky enough to be at that concert, please leave in the comments below. I'd love to read your thoughts and memories on that concert date. And again, thank you for taking the time out to return to my channel today and sharing with me that special date of June 26, 1977. Just to let you know, I am away from Saturday of this week. I'm going away on holiday for just over a week to see my dad's family in Ireland. So unfortunately, I won't be able to do a video while I'm away, but I will be doing one tomorrow. And then I will see you all on my return from my holiday. As always, let's keep Elvis close to our hearts. Please keep on playing his music. Lots of love, everybody. Speak real soon. Bye-bye.